people, but I would just guess that Joe's going to try to initiate a takedown maybe at some point, sometime. I don't know that, though, for sure. I'm just guessing here. The main event, DAWOND PICKNEY versus the Caveman, Joe VALADEZ. The main event here at Pyramid Fights in Batesville.
Brother, my gosh, man, I've been so pumped about this.
This is a great one.
I've trained with DAWOND, I've fought with DAWOND, I've had him on my fight card. I am so excited about this. I got to meet Joe VALADEZ a long time ago when I came up here promoting fights. There's a history here, man.
Oh, yeah, yeah, and the guy's heavy-handed. And
both of these guys are.
They really are. Good uppercut there in the clinch from DAWOND and a 1-2.
Good angles. Man, he's just, DAWOND has amazing strikes, amazing angles.
That boxing is so clean on DAWOND. And Joe seems to favor kicks more than DAWOND does early, as of right now.
Definitely, Joe is closing the gap, trying to control the space, trying to get in the clinch, but DAWOND was able to easily turn him to the cage.
DAWOND's looking to throw knees there like he just did. He just landed him a good knee to the body of Joe.
Joe VALADEZ, man. That
guy. Caveman. He's from Cave City. That's why they call him the Caveman.
He started fighting because football was over and he got bored.
He got bored. I don't blame him.
Man, he said he's super grateful for all his fans to be here. It's just a humbling thing when you hear your name being cheered for, to do this sport like this. It's
turn back. DAWOND gets turned. There we go. Turn one.
He does have
that underhook knee.
He's got his hands clapped together too.
Oh, and now DAWOND's locked his hands.
Oh yeah.
Unleash some knees on this guy.
Joe's hands.
Got him like a front full Nelson.
He's got a full Nelson from the front. DAWOND definitely has like a, he had a full Nelson locked in. Joe's trying to brawl.
Great uppercut. Another great uppercut. Good thinking from DAWOND to close the gap.
DAWOND initiates a takedown.
Those elbows are going to drop a guy.
Elbows from Joe. The elbows might stop this fight.
Good job. Get about it. Get it,
nasty elbows from there.
Joe's standing on the pad of the cage, which is legal. And DAWOND finishes the takedown. Joe's trying to get back up to his feet.
What a recovery by DAWOND.
Lean on, put that weight on.
And then get 20 elbows.
Yeah. He took massive damage from the elbows. DAWOND keeps going. DAWOND is a veteran, to say the least.
Is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds for the professional main event tonight.
Almost a choke there.
Beautiful way to turn off the cage, scrape him off, just peel him off. It was a good job for DAWOND.
DAWOND has great instincts. DAWOND dumps him down to double. I did not expect this for DAWOND to initiate the takedown.
I was just going to say, this has come a long way.
He really has. He's progressed over the years.
he has, you know, he's such a great coach, and he's got a lot of people look up to him in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Yeah, and DAWOND's strength is truly is his boxing.
Absolutely.
But he can clearly wrestle. He's getting underhooks, and he's trying to turn Joe. And Joe wants the ball. Joe wants the ball.
Just exhausting to grind on the cage like that and trying to defend. You know, I know DAWOND wants to separate, use his hands. That's where his strength is, and he's push off. This is where he needs to push off and just start creating space and then start tagging, but maybe he's still rocked.
He's wanting to go for another takedown.
And he got another takedown.
And I would have never guessed that DAWOND is going to dominate on the ground game so far. I would have never guessed.
You got to look at this, Bryce. The fact that DAWOND got rocked, right? He got rocked. We understand that.
Right.
But he's done 3 takedowns, got on top, got position.
He's winning. Yeah.
That's right.
Winning.
That's what you have to look at right now.
He's winning.
He was winning the striking battle to begin with and got rocked 1 time. That's what the damage is.
Right. And Joe is heavy-handed. And really, I think to make the fight in Joe's favor, he ought to fight like that. You know, just come out swinging. He fights great like that. Armbar attempt from Joe on bottom.
Good.
Unsuccessful.
10 seconds left. Goes for an up kick. Oh, he's split. He's cut. Is that coming from Joe? He's looking for that overhand.
Joe is looking for overhand.
Quick takedown at the end of the round. Was that enough at the end of the first round to win the round when he got taken down 3 or 4 times? I mean, honestly, you got to think about these things. And if you can say unbiased, and it's hard as a fan or as a coach or something to stay unbiased.
Yeah, that's going to be a close round. They'll probably give it to DAWOND just because of the positioning, though.
Right.
DAWOND had a little bit better position during the fight. Joe ended with a strong takedown, though, and had a mean right hand. Almost knocked DAWOND out.
You know, this is where you have to make sure you have judges that are absolutely unbiased.
Yeah.
That you have judges that don't train with either camp. That are not affected, or it's tough.
Yeah.
You know, I go back, you know, as Grizzly Bear was talking about, he trained with Donald Cerrone. I was talking about the Donald Cerrone-Robbie Lawler fight. I still say Robbie Lawler lost that fight. In my opinion, as I watch, if I was judging it, I would have gave it to Robbie Lawler.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have given it to Donald Cerrone.
Donald Cerrone.
So
well, it's hard to be a ref and a judge, and
oh
you know, you're going to have to take criticism. Here we go. Back on the feet. Great head movement by Joe. He's moving left, moving right. Great head movement by DAWOND as well, getting under hooks, and now he's initiating another double leg. And DAWOND just keeps double legging him. Word.
I had to get a selfie in here at least one time.
At least one. So DAWOND now, he's back on top. This is just like round 1. But I think Joe's going to show more urgency to get up this round. That's what I would expect from Joe.
Got to give a little my view perspective at the main event. We are live from Batesville, Arkansas, in the brand new community center, $30 million. Watching DAWOND PICKNEY fight Joe VALADEZ in the main event for Pyramid Fights 3.
DAWOND PICKNEY with a good side ride. Joe is slowly working his way up, and he's up now. He's trying to reverse it here.
Keep your butt low. Keep your butt low.
Nice going.
DAWOND's trying for the Kimura. Can he finish the sweep? But now DAWOND's in. Is fully mounted.
Take it to his other side. Take it to his
DAWOND's coming up. DAWOND's coming up to his feet. It's going to be a fight. DAWOND's coming up.
You got to take it. Knees to leg.
This is a great fight right now. Joe's working to get his back off the cage. DAWOND's pinning him. It's been back and forth.
I got a little blood on me.
Joe's bleeding a little bit. He's still in there though. Joe's smiling. DAWOND's got a good wrestling side right here.
Halfway through the second round.
A good side ride. There's blood on DAWOND. It's not his.
Here we go, DAWOND. You can press on.
Game on.
Good. Get that head up. Press to the pattern, DAWOND. pot. Keep that pot. There we go.
This is where Joe spins off the cage, uses his hands to spin off the cage, but DAWOND's doing a great job creating space and as much damage as he can.
DAWOND is doing good ground and pound.
Joe's opening his guard, moving his hips, trying to set up that arm bar.
There we go. Yeah. He's looking for a way out.
Joe's looking for something.
There we go. Good elbow. Stay up high, DAWOND. Stay up high.
Oh, my.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Right there. Right there.
I got Joe's blood on me.
Get that pressure on the top. Stay high, DAWOND.
But Joe Valadez is hanging in there. He's taking pot shots from DAWOND PICKNEY. And he's been on bottom most of this round. He is trying to get up right now. There's blood everywhere. This is awesome. Joe is smiling too. He's
good up kick.
Up kick by Joe. DAWOND is on top, landing ground and pound.
But a beautiful job being able to be.
Short elbows, DAWOND. Punch him in the rib. Keep that pressure on him. Punch him in the rib.
Joe just spit out some blood. I mean, they're 3 inches in front of her face here. And
DAWOND PICKNEY now working the body, working the head.
This is war of attrition. This is grind, man. This is amazing for professional MMA here in the state of Arkansas.
And DAWOND PICKNEY, is he in half guard now? Oh, no.
Joe taking his back. Side one hook in. Still riding that back, man. Like a, I mean, he's doing really great wrestling.
Hey, you know, I've never seen DAWOND wrestle this much in a fight before, but this is great. He's winning. He's winning and looking great. Joe's working his way up. Joe's worked his way off the cage. Now he's to his knees.
DAWOND is doing amazing control right here. This is one of those rounds that you look, is this a 10-8 round? He's got control from the moment they got to the ground. He's looking for a hook in the choke.
And Joe's on top now.
He's got to control that head and take his back, but DAWOND is popping up, pulling his head out. He's got to watch for that Kimura again.
Joe's going for that Kimura. 10 seconds. I don't think it's enough time.
10 seconds, DAWOND. There we go. Kneel, DAWOND.
Great wrestling.
Good job.
Welcome to Pyramid Fights 3, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this is a fight that everybody's come for. This was worth the ticket, the price of admission.
Indeed it was, my friend. There's blood everywhere over here. We got the ref cleaning up blood right now as we speak.
It's dripping off the side of the cage.
There's going to be a few wet spots on the mat. But, I wish we had a towel to give him.
Okay, this is the third and final round. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the third and final round. With the price of admission alone, my friends. This is it. I mean, I've been watching these guys for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years for DAWOND.
Did you say final round, Kirby?
This is it.
The final round, here it goes. Joe's gonna look for that head movement and those big overhands. That's what's gonna have to win this fight. That head movement and those overhands.
DAWOND's jab is on point, though. Boom. Boom, boom.
DAWOND's always been a boxer. Tonight we found out he can wrestle, too.
Oh, my gosh. And he's got an amazing heart. He's got an amazing story. I love his family. This kid is amazing.
Oh, yeah, he's a great coach as well, great person.
Joe Valadez has such an amazing following here in Batesville.
Oh, it was loud when he came out.
Then the whole place erupted.
Everybody loves good old Joe. Joe's getting pressed up against that cage again. Let's see if he can turn him.
I think he said he had that beard since he was in the 5th grade. There it is, another one. Is DAWOND, man, I cannot believe I'm watching this right now from DAWOND.
I can't either. It's, you know, back in the day we used to watch DAWOND fight and he was just boxing. He just put on boxing clinics.
And then what would happen, he'd get put on his back or he'd get out-positioned, out-wrestled or out-jiu-jitsu, and just, man, watching him.
He's turned his weakness to his strength.
Evolve. I can't even eat these mints anymore.
I got blood on him.
Blood all over my mints. Okay. Man, I love this sport. This is, gosh, man, you got to get your 5-year-olds in this, people. I'm not kidding. You know, I got 150 students in my school, and they're amazing MMA grapplers, and they're just awesome. They're awesome, but they don't do this. They don't fight.
Possibly a little elbow. He's definitely landed. This is a story of the first 2 rounds as well. Joe stuck on his back, fighting to get up. DAWOND won't let him up, though. DAWOND is holding him down.
It's crazy to watch.
DAWOND is 39
years old.
Reels right there. Lay him flat. Lay him back flat. Lay him back flat. There we go. Good. There we go. 15 years. Good. There we go. Right there. There we go.
So much potential. There we go. 39, DAWOND continues.
Good.
Yeah. One of Joe's biggest fights was against that UFC Ultimate Fighter winner. Great fight with him. Joe's a great fighter. People love watching. Win or lose, people just love watching this guy. He comes in there and just throws down. He's smiling right now.
He's game, man.
Joe Biden just gave us a thumbs up. He's good to go. He's throwing up kicks that are slightly.
He's catching the triangle. He's catching the triangle.
Oh, no, that's the triangle.
No, DAWOND's posturing.
How about that crazy there? Sorry,
I saw too. He's got control of his leg. Again, you know, seeing DAWOND defend jiu-jitsu submissions.
DAWOND has come a long way. He almost got caught in that triangle there. I about lost it.
Lost your wit.
How about it? Man. And Joe's trying everything, man. He just can't get up. He's tried pushing off the cage. He's trying wall walking. He's got to his knees and stood back up, and he just keeps getting taken down. And this is a war of attrition. He's getting broke down and wore down.
There he is. Okay, so I got him. He's beat Rudy McLaughlin.
Yeah, that was a great fight.
Submission. That was Joe VALADEZ.
Good, Warner, good. Lay him flat. Face. Right there. You got pressure on him. Right there.
Submission.
With that right hand, what that right hand doing, DAWOND? What that right hand doing?
That's fine.
There we go. There we go. Lay him back flat. Right there.
Travis Draper.
Joe's great at boxing. He does have a couple boxing wins, a lot of MMA wins.
He's got the Summit Fighting Championship lightweight championship title.
Trying to walk the cage, Warner. Stay here.
And he almost flips over, but DAWOND holds him down.
Way to use the cage. Yeah, it's crazy. On here it says DAWOND's 11-8.
There's 40 seconds left right now, and it's all DAWOND PICKNEY right now. This is the real deal.
His last 2 fights he lost by submission.
I think he's looking to prove a point.
Yep. That was it. He had a fight October of last year, and that was when he won against Brandon Davis.
Oh, he beat Brandon Davis in the UFC now.
He won by decision.
And Brandon Davis in the UFC now, huh?
And then in December, and then in March of this year, he lost. He lost in the first round. And so I'm telling you, man, he's done nothing but probably go to war and just learning.
Yeah.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what an incredible
fight. Great fight.
Hey, we want to thank you before I make this announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
So thankful again to my co-host, Bryce Mitchell. My name is Nathan Kirby. The next event is September 30th, Earl Bell Center, Jonesboro, Arkansas. Pyramid Fights 4.
He won! I'm just glad to be here. Thank y'all for having me. Good fight, DAWOND! 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 Good fight, my brother.